Hi guys, so this is Tracy again from We Craft at Home. I have to tell you, I have a new camera, so we've got a better angle and hopefully a better picture. So like I said, what we're going to do some flaking. I'm going to use my indigo blue stamps because, like I said, you can really batter them about and they'll be brilliant. I did years ago go to Indigo Blue headquarters and get taught how to do this properly so that I could show any customers I had while I was at the shop. So I do know how to do it, and this comes directly from Kay herself. So to get it right and to get the best thing, we're going to use one of these, and I'm going to use the Indigo Blue flitter glue because it is very good and it will stay sticky however long you leave it. So you could glue it all up, come back tomorrow and it will still be sticky and you can finish it off. It's got a top on it that I've just got to take off. I love flaking, and you know, I don't know if you're all the same. Once I got my scan and cut, I stopped doing all this kind of stamping mixed media kind of stuff, and I don't understand why, because I loved it. So I am getting back into it. So you put enough glue on there, and you're going to use it like you would an ink pad. There we go. Oops. So you're just going to stamp it. Make sure you've got plenty on there. I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to do it opposite ends, coming off. I always prefer that it's not fully on the page and it's coming off a little bit. I'm using the Slim Jim, the Slim Jim stamping blocks, because they give a little bend, and we're on a box, although it's quite solid. I just wanted to make sure we got a little bit of bend on it. And then I'm going to do a little bit of script. I don't want a lot. Just down that side. You should really have a bowl of water waiting for your stamps, because the glue is obviously tough. I will do that in a second. Then you get your flakes. I put mine in a box once I've opened the little tub. It's just easier because they never go back in properly. And these are the chocolate box flakes. You don't need a lot, but you're going to just gently rub with your fingers. Make sure it's got everywhere. A bit more there. I got way too much out. I'm going to put it back in. And as she says, once it's dust, don't put it back in. Okay. As you can see, it uses hardly any flakes. And then usually when people get to this step, they're like, what is going on? So that's when you use scoochies. You're just going to go over with a scoochie. Maybe using a grungy type thing is not good enough because it's meant to be splattered, and that's what I wanted, so. I don't know if you can see it well enough. There we go. That is the easiest way to foil. If you're using the glue straight on, you have to wait for the glue to dry. Because I was using it with a stamp, it was practically dry anyway. So if I do this side, if I say we want some on there, I'll just do little bits. Actually, you really need a needle point for this, so it's going to be a bit of a mess. Hopefully though I can show you the point. I'm looking for a small paintbrush. I know I've got one somewhere. Normally I would have a fine tip needle, but there we go. I might do a better job than just sticking it straight down. So like I said, it's better to have a bottle of water, a bucket of water, or something that you can put your stamps in once you've stamped, so the glue doesn't dry too badly on it. There is a stamp cleaner she does that will get it off, but honestly, if you leave it in the water, just a toothbrush will do the trick. Okay, so now we've just got to wait for the glue to dry, and then we can carry on. So I'll go and wash my stamps while we're waiting for the glue to dry. So as you can see, the glue has dried, but it's still extremely tacky. I've also added a couple of words that I wanted on there with the stamp that I showed you earlier. Let's try this different one. I didn't realise earlier, but chocolate box is not on the site anymore. So this is Autumn Blaze, also one of my favourites. We're just going to make sure it gets everywhere. So you're pushing it in with your fingers as much as you can, and then you just go over it with your scoochie. Don't know why scoochie, we'll have to ask Kay that. And there you go. Can you see? It's as simple as that. Now I didn't actually do a good job of putting the glue on there, but you can see it's still come out really good. Flaking is definitely one to do. So if you have any questions or want me to go over anything again, let me know and I'll get back to you.